Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been gold. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave rise, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Camera's being a little weird. Why is it moving? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Stop following me around, camera. Anyway, sorry about that. There we go, that's about right. How you guys living? What's up, so T-Rex? How you doing, Trading Academy? Arnesis, what's going on? Kevin, Trader 007, Albert, what's up? Oh, Miguel. Eddie, good morning. J Legendary, El Nawe, Ethan, what's going on? Loreni. Grizz, what's up? RM Nitish, how you doing? All right. I forgot to turn my light on. Oh, I don't have my light in here. Nah, we had to film yesterday, so I took my light to the other room. I forgot to bring it back, so I'm gonna be a little dark and moody today. Just the way I like it. So I posted in Discord, man. I was in long on the 25Ks looking for the pass. Turned around like about 7 points before my exit. Now they're about blown. Like there's a trade copy error, and I lost like one of them. Well, I mean, this one's pretty much gone. The $10 left, 123 on the other one. So that one's pretty much cooked. I did decide to grab a 50K rapid on my funded futures. I've never tried the rapid plan before. It's the daily payout one. I got it in Tradeovate here. It's a 50K. It's kind of like Take Profit Trader, except it's a 2-day pass, and you do go to intraday trailing drawdown until you hit the buffer. What's up, Wolf? How you doing? Lori, what's going on? Emring. This whole time I thought Parsh was behind the scenes holding a camera following you. No, they got the technology nowadays where I had to fire Parsh. So it's all good though. He'll bounce back. Also, man, kind of overstayed my welcome yesterday. I was trying to, again, I posted this in Discord, but My Top Step accounts, the XFAs, I went from green to red. I needed a few $100 more to get a payout that yesterday for the consistency rule of 40%. And I ended up just getting chopped up a little bit. So that balances back to about $1,100. So I got a little bit of work to do now and there to get a payout, but not too bad. So that's the scoop. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're ready for a great day of trading. Lucid is down. Yeah, I was gonna get a couple 25Ks again to re-up them, but Cloudflare. Well, maybe it's coming back actually, just in time. Is it coming back online here? They're trying. Spike up there to 180. We already hit the S3 pivot. Show you how far down. We're down 1%. So on NASDAQ, only 0.45 on ES. Just to give you an idea of where we're at, the S3 pivot was hit already. Yeah, it's just the Lucid dashboard's down. So if you wanted to check in with accounts or do whatever, you can't do it. Markets are open. Let's go.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
I like the downside here to 100 level. There we go. 100 level hit. Trump's just tweeted something or whatever, truthed something. Iran has just informed us that they are in a state of collapse. They want us to open the Hormuz as soon as possible. I don't really believe that. I don't think Iran called up Trump, was like, hey, we're in a state of collapse, bro. And if you know anything about negotiating, I don't think that's what, you're not going to project weakness. So I don't think they said that. But there are some geopolitical headlines coming out, so heads up. What's up, Jake? How you doing, man? Straight heart. Going for those overnight lows at 36.5. Little 30-minute demand zone here. We have divergence. Not too bad. NASDAQ showing some pretty good weakness here. I think there's some AI, negative AI, like chat, open AI news that dragging this stuff down. What's the plan today? I mean, I would love to short, but let's just see what happens. I mean, I'll go with whatever price is telling me. I'll try to anyway. Plan, make some money. By the way, tomorrow's last Fed meeting with Powell. I should live stream that. Pour some out for Papa Powell. Served us well. What's up, Pranav? How you doing? What's up, Justine? What's going on? Nice buy up here before we get to overnight lows. Some 256 lots hitting. 27. What's up, Trader John? Have I heard of Redline Futures? No. They seem new, but they have deep charts available for free. Hey, wasn't there another platform that had deep charts available? Was it Parshov? Parshov was saying it. Who was saying it's just like Volumetrica or something? I guess it's probably built on Volumetrica, but I don't know. So as of this moment, we put in a higher low here. Maybe we go to VWAP on ES here. Seems reasonable. What's up, Lee? I'm doing good. G-Man, how you doing? Glad to hear it. NASDAQ getting a nice little boost there to the recent high. I think we're going to get the push to VWAP here on ES at least. NASDAQ has 70 points or so to VWAP, so we'll see. Taking a little bit to get going, but I think I can do it. Nice job, Tom. Yeah, Lucid is down this morning. We'll survive. We'll get through this hard time together. I believe that. Well, NASDAQ running into a little bit of resistance here at S2. Can we get the juice? Get the pop? Or are we going to rotate back down? Stay here. Find out what happens next. Oh, man. Danny probably should make a sign saying Lucid is down. What's up, Javier? Gluten Talk. What's up? If you're saying gluten talk, you better be bringing me like a scone. Extra gluten, please. Really taking a second here. It's really thinking about what it wants to do. Pretty dull. All right, maybe that move lower to that EMA will help us get going here. I haven't seen such small, limited movement on the 1 minute in the first 15 minutes in a while here. There we go. 200 level coming in. Grabbed a piece of that with a few micros there on top step. Nice, Grizz. Walking, good morning. How you doing? So ES did hit VWAP here. Working through it right now. Naz is going for it. Naz is going for it. All right, cool. I like it. Man, the Top Step X VWAP is completely different even after zooming out. I have it at 250. 17 points lower here in Motive Wave. Weird. Dang, Grizz, you were in that from 135? Nice trade. There's VWAP on Naz. All right, very nice. Great move there. Would have been nice to hold for VWAP, but I'm, as I don't mind taking profit as ES comes into VWAP. PDL up at 300 level, yeah, that's in play for sure. Well, it took us a second here, but that's a nice move higher there. I like that. Mikey likey. Yeah, Grizz, I like that, man. You've been doing great. Gonna reverse. Barona's crystal ball. Firing off some predictions here. Let's see how right it is. Savvy Taco, what up? What up? How you doing? OBS might be causing some problems here this morning. Let's see. Maybe it's a short-term issue. I'm tempted to grab this long here. It seems a little crazy, but... That might be too crazy for me. All right. So far, VWAP is offering a little bit of rejection here. See if it does it again here. Yes, right at VWAP here. What's up, Jasper? Got into a long? Yeah, I don't... Honestly, I don't hate longs. All right, Nas back into VWAP now. Who's your broker? If you have issue with Motive Wave, who's your broker? I can place an order. Take profit trader. Yeah, I don't know. It just worked for me on Lucid here. What's up, Money? How you doing? What's up, Byron? Ooh, about 1,100 lots there, smacking down right at VWAP. Let's see if there's a headline that comes out about that. or if that's just some large orders. Little smackaroni there. What's your entry, Grizz? I actually have not seen that movie, Byron. Showing some resilience here. Well done, Tom. Into the 200 level here. What's up, Parshov? Parshov, have you seen Good Morning Vietnam? Yeah, me either. It's that movie with Robin Williams. Why saying pfft? Nah, I like that. It's a well-rated movie. Would it have like a, let's see, 7.3 on IMDb, I guess. It's all right. All right, getting a nice drop here from V1. Dan, done 50% of the Lucid Eval I won yesterday, trading all micros. Well done, man. That's awesome. Honestly, never go off Rotten Tomatoes. Even the critics one. I don't go off Rotten Tomatoes because to me, it's not accurate enough. It's usually a little too generous. Always go off IMDb. Want to see above a 7.0 for a movie for the most part. Unless it's like a Jason Statham action movie. As long as it's above like a 6, I'd probably watch it. Very nice 80-point drop here. I don't officially rate movies, no. Do you think you should be able to hedge trades? I used to hedge on Bybit loads, but then they banned it in the UK and I stopped trading crypto. I like that it was possible though. Yeah, I don't see an issue with it. I don't know. I haven't thought too much about it, but I understand the issue. Blasphemy, Dan, IMDb ratings are, I don't know, normies. I tend to align with it for the most part. So that's what matters to me. Not what are the critics no, I want to know like the general consensus for movies on IMDb is usually roughly about how I think of a movie too. Sometimes there's discrepancies, but generally if a movie is above a 7, I'd say it's worth watching. And so that's like a good baseline for me. Like, let me guess, Jake, you use Letterboxd or something? Letterboxd is like Pitchfork, dude. I like Robin Williams in dramas too. I think he's best in dramas, honestly. What do you mean, Pitchfork? Oh. Pitchfork is like kind of notorious, pretentious music reviews is what it's really known for. And so Letterboxd to me is Pitchfork for movies. What futures trading platform do you use that's not a prop firm? I use EdgeClear and TradeEvade for like personal accounts. See if we reject 200 here. Movies literally aren't that deep. Some are, though. Maybe they're not deep to you, but some are really deep. Wanting to see us reject 200 here. So far, we're grinding up back closer to VWAP, but I might prefer the short side at this point. I throw a short on here. 200 holds here. I'll be cooked on this, but otherwise, I like it. 200's holding. This is on my new My Fun Features eval. Makes you want to short here. I want to see ES take out the lows here. I mean, honestly, we just rejected VWAP, right? So, and then sold off. So I'm just looking for us to, this is a pullback. I'm looking for a continuation lower. Could I be wrong? Of course. But that's my read. All right, well, I don't like that buy up there. I'll tighten up risk here. All right, I'll hop out. $140 loss there. Should you take a top step payout? No, Byron, I realized I needed a little bit more for a payout because my biggest day was, what did I make? I made $822, so I actually wasn't eligible with the 40% consistency rule. Well, oh, Eddie, sorry to hear it, man. Yes, looks like it wants to take out lows. It's got that I want to take out lows look to it, you know what I'm saying? My internet's being a little weird. A little weird. Okay, there we go. We're back. Nice job, Byron. Are you close to them pulling the trigger on the payout? I feel like you've used up all your drawdown, right? Well, let's see if we can push here. Looks like it wants to go. I longed here. Man, does this need more room? Shit. What's up with people who commit crimes? Like, what's their deal? Not like starving people, but like scammers. Like, what is their vibe? I think a lot of people have a I gotta get mine FU kind of thing. They probably rationalize it somehow. Kind of a disgusting entry there I have. Disgusting. Should probably just kill this here. It's terrible. Back to my entry here. Oh, I'm in profit. Holy shit. Pretty sketchy though. I think I'll be best to get out though and just. Yeah, I'll put the stop at like what, 199 there. Here's VWAP. I'll just take it off there. I don't know. We're gonna 10 lots hitting the ass there. Let's see if any sellers show up right around VWAP here. ES is on its way. Joe, that's what we always talk about. Oh, the power I'd have if I could just see 10 seconds in the future. That'd be like so ideal for trading. At least, you know, for 10 seconds in the future, you could just make a unlimited fortune. And I think it'd be fun for a little bit, and then you get bored, right? Once you make your, I don't know, once you make 500 million, you're like, all right, this is boring. But that'd be pretty cool. I mean, part of what makes trading fun is the challenge of it, I think. All right. Yeah, load 1,000 contracts and scalp. Yeah. I would just live stream and then make everybody rich who followed my live stream. But at a certain point, all the prop firms would go broke and the edge would diminish, so I'd have to stop. I'd have to put on a greater delay and I would just show off. Khalid, what's up? Daniel, let's lock in today. Only good trades, obvious trades. You got this. Thank you. It's interesting. I've been doing just that, like taking being more patient, and taking less of scalps and more like position trades on a personal account. And it's been doing pretty good. My win rate's practically 100%. It's just I had one issue with a daily loss limit that I forgot about, but the trade was perfect otherwise. So yeah, not being in such a scalp mentality and trying just to make some money here in the first 2 hours, like switching the mentality a little bit to just waiting, and if something's really good, take it, otherwise no trades. That's actually been super great. I know, Eddie. I was trying to reload some Lucid Pro accounts, but yeah, it's still out. All right. Let's see if VWAP holds again. Because right now it's a lower high at VWAP. No data drops today of interest. There's Trump and King Charles meeting, but that's a little later in the morning. Oh, I guess consumer confidence. CB consumer confidence came out a little hot. Yeah, Eddie, code Dana Tradeify, get 40% off. All right, back to 200 level here. Another VWAP rejection. Let's see if we can go after some lows. Overnight lows at 036. Most interesting. That is a ways away at this point. I don't know if we're going to get that rotation that lower there. I don't know. See if we hold this EMA here and get a blaster VWAP. Or continue moving lower. At this moment, I don't hate the long side. I would like to see 200 hold. I'll try along here. Yeah, Lucid's down, yep. See if we give up 200 here. Almost tagged me out. There it goes. It's just fucking around with me here. So down 300 now on this account. What up, Froggy? How you doing? Honestly, the 5-minute still, like, on the NASDAQ, looks like it could get a nice pop through VWAP. ES looks a little, it's kind of similar, but it looks a little dumpier. We'll see. You're looking at Funded Next Legacy. W rules IMO like old Top Step. Who here? Who is it in chat trading Funded Next? There's probably a few of you, but someone was talking about it the other day. How many times would your A plus setup present itself in a week? I would say on days with good price action, multiple times per session. Other days, 0, not at all. So it probably averages out. I would say on a daily basis, there's, for the time period I'm watching, I would say there's generally at least 2 really great setups, if not 3. Then maybe 1 or 2 of the days, there's not a good setup at all. So we could average that out. All right, wick down to the S2, 180 level. Oh, Jasper, you're trading the Funded Next Legacy. Daniel, you think it's dumb to buy an instant funded? It's not dumb. Some people do well with it. I don't generally do well with it, so I prefer not to. But sometimes you just get sick of the evals. But I know, there's people in chat who's, who was it? Was it maybe Jasper again? Somebody was saying they did the 25Ks instant funded, and that's how they started getting some nice payouts, something like that. So it just depends on the trader, really. Yeah, rules and instant funded are typically super tight, yeah. Does MotoWave have a tick chart option? Yeah, they have everything. Tom has Mexico news to share with us. All right, Tom, what do you got? I'm short here. You got arrested on Saturday morning for the fight in the grocery store. How'd they find you? Are you easy to spot? Are you the only gringo in town? Police are no joke on assault charges down here. Dang, got charged with assault, leaving the scene of a crime being like, dang, dude. That's wild, man. Are they gonna deport you or what? What's up, Tam? How you doing? Sorry to hear that, man. Markets have been tough lately, for sure. I'm trying a My Fund of Futures Rapid account, which I've never traded before. Day 1 of that. I'll be at break even now. All right, man, I made a little bit off that. Not really what I wanted. The police have been looking for you for a month. Dang, dude. So what's gonna happen, man? All right, Wolf, see you later. Every time I hear ESPN Deportes, I think, damn, I know that is a Spanish word for sports, but like, chill. Genuine question for you pros. How do I stop my brain from thinking everything's a channel? I swear price action always lines up to where I don't even need lines to spot them at this point. Very manipulative. Well, maybe change time frames if it's not working for you. You know? Like something that looks clean on a 1 minute, you go to a 5 minute, you're like, oh yeah, that's not so, like, if you look at the 5 minute here, you're like, okay, we actually are holding 170s, 180s here and kind of just consolidating. So that kind of helps give a clearer picture than just like the 1 minute we're like, oh, it's a downtrend, oh, you know, we're just like, hold up. Fortunately, I just paid a large fine and was let go. Is that what it's like? You just can like bribe your way out of anything? That's crazy, man. But I mean, glad you're not in lockup. What's up, Botan? How you doing? Oh yeah, I'd be worried about the dogs too. I always think if something happens to me, like who's gonna find out and go take care of my dogs? Oh boy. All right. Can we get a downside move? Please and thank you. So down 188, 189 here on the trade of 8. My fund features eval. I'm up 340 on Top Step, 5 accounts there. Like, when are you gonna head back to the States, Tom? You've been talking about going back there for the other thing and like maybe like a new laptop thing. I'd be like, I have time for me to leave. No, Tom's illegal in Mexico. He's overstayed his visa. He's a naughty boy. Well, I wonder if we just bounce here. It's looking like we might get the drop, though. It's looking like it. ES, though, ES has been holding up here decently well. 4 wicks into this little area in the 71 mid-60s there. These are 25Ks. They're pretty much done. I'm just going to throw a trade on here. Oh, it's micros. I'm going to flatten that. I want minis or nothing. Maybe it's a down move. Maybe we'll get the down move. Maybe we'll get the down move. Let's go flush. Come on. Trying to keep the scout alive here. It's 4.5K after tax per month and a good salary in the US. It's not bad, but it just depends on where you live. Cost of living fluctuates wildly. So like Southern California, you're gonna have a hard time. Maybe in the Midwest, you're decently middle class there. That's like what? Probably like 75K a year. Something like that, which is above average. The average is around 69,000, something like that. And that's after taxes, so yeah, it's not bad. But again, depends on where you live. All right. All right. All right. Finding a little bit of juice here. Tom, what's the coldest it's been since you've been down there? Does it get a little chilly like it does in LA? Please play Country of the Day and start with Lithuania. Sure. Yeah, we could do that. Let's just see. I'm kind of interested to see if we get a little bit of a bounce here. Let's look at VIX here. VIX, nice drop on VIX while we were moving lower on ES. That tells me not to expect too much on the short side. That's crazy, Jake. Probably 50 degrees. You'd say it's almost always 10 degrees warmer than LA. Nice. Bit much in the summer. Yeah, I imagine. All right. Lows on ES. 5 points away. Can make the break. Not yet. It cannot do it. It is not weak enough. It will not make a breakings. Why do you sound like Gru? It's supposed to be more Borat-y than Gru. Please tell me you've seen Borat, Parshav. Yeah, look. Let's go back to VIX here. Tried pumping up a little bit. We're back to the lows here. So I expect us to move higher. Oh man, dude, I did a push day yesterday. Oh man, I cooked my triceps. They are feeling it. We show some respect. I know, but like, you never know which one slipped through the cracks. Maybe Borat wasn't big in Kenya. I don't know. All right, Jake, we'll catch you later, man. Grizz, you like the Asia session better than New York this year? Yeah, I stopped looking at it really, the Asia session, just because more recently it moved too slow and I would just get kind of chopped up and I'd get frustrated. I didn't like starting the next day red, but yeah, there are some such clean moves too that's really tempting, you know. Yeah, I know, Parshav. I know you do. Yeah. Can you have volume profile for both overnight and RTHES? Can you set VWAP to be daily instead of RTHES? You can. Yes to both. I have a hard time believing that we're really going to do much damage to the downside. Just going to try here, though. I longed 67 on Top Step and took a loss there on 3 micros. All right, Eddie. So here's what I would do. So you said first thing was volume profile for both overnight and RTH. Like you want the same volume profile. You want 2 different ones, right? I would like what I was doing was left side is RTH, right side, or left side's RTH, right side is electronic hours. You know, so I would just switch move this side, move it to the right side, and then add another one, keep it on the left side, etc. And then just uncheck the RTH data. For VWAP, mine is just the extended session, and that's daily. You know what I mean? All right, yes, making new lows there finally for the session. Wish I didn't get cooked on my my long earlier. There's only 3 micros, but gave back a little bit of my profit that I was pretty pleased with. Oh, there's a knife to 100. Carmine was sitting in that short for a while. volume profile, it'll be from 5 p.m. to 8:30. Well, okay, if you want specific times like that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it should be 5 p.m. to 8:30. Right? Let me think about it. Is it going to continue updating? Maybe. You could always just use the volume profile tool, which I know is not as ideal. You know, put it wherever you want it every day. My mouse is bugging, dude. It's just jumping all over the place. It's very annoying. So turn off RTH data only. Time range? No. Yeah, I guess this might include. So yeah, I might just use the tool. Use the volume profile tool maybe. If you want this, if you want it to stop at 8:30. All right, a little demand here on NAS and close to the lows and overnight lows. The lows, the pre-market low, swing low. That's open. Yeah, the opening low there. GG's on the shorts. If you caught it, well done. You had to be pretty patient for that break, and we got it. I have not tried ATAS before. They've emailed me several times, like they want me to work with them, and I'm just like, I'm just pretty happy with MotiveWave, but maybe I'll try ATAS sometime. All right, let's see if we can sweep overnight lows here. $130 points, Turbo. Well done. I wish VIX was more correlating with that drop. You know, I wish VIX was ticking higher. It would have been a lot easier for me to short. Did Grizz go to the gym? Is that why we got that good price action? Thanks, Grizz. Overnight lows seem pretty this mouse, I'm using Synergy and it's just jumping all over the place. It's too hard to. Look at this is how it's moving. It's not dropping frames from the stream. This is just how it moves. Just missed overnight lows there. But you know what? It might not be Synergy. It might. This is just my direct mouse, and it's jumping all over the place. What is going on with my PC? Something is up with it. I gotta go get those lows. ES has a little demand zone, I think, from 90 minute. Yeah. Close to where it bounced before. No, it's not. It's like literally, I have two different mice. One's like the MX Master, and that's the one I use Synergy with, and then the other one's a trackball, and they both are being laggy like that. So it's like some sort of issue with the PC itself. Are we really not gonna fucking sweep 36? Like, come on. We're just gonna turn around right here. That'd be pretty gnarly. Ready for a V bottom here? I'm telling you, VIX. I doubt we. I mean, I would not be surprised if the lows for the morning are put in right here. So we'll see what happens here at the 100 level. What's up, Shkumbin? How you doing? Been a little back and forth today so far for me. We reject 100, you know, could be interesting, but I also want to see us just kind of bounce from here. Well, long could be developing here, yeah. Nice trend. You're a wizard, trend. $100 level. It's crazy. That's a very nonchalant 100 points from the lows. Sorry, not 100 points, 70 points. Very chill about it. Yeah, I'm just going to bounce like 70 points here. Very nice move here. Shorted 096 on top step. Looking for a 61 and a quarter. Come on. Knocked me out of my trailing there. All right, let me ask you guys. Someone help me figure this out. Is there any way I can get a payout on Top Step today? I'm in the 3-day, the 40% consistency rule one, right? So I'm up 613. My balance is 1705, but my highest day is 822, right? So that would mean I need a balance of what? Like just over 2,000, right? And if I make more money today, then like if I'm at 1,700. So if I make $300 more, then my greatest day is $900. And which means that my balance would need to raise. So if I hit 2055 though, that would, what I'm saying is, I don't think it's possible, correct? Because there's too much discrepancy. I should have made $822 that day. I don't think it's mathematically possible, right? I don't know. Just because the gap between 562 and 822, I think is too much. I think what I'm saying is accurate. You need a small scalp tomorrow, then? Yeah. Okay. Well, then I won't push anything then. I'm in a good spot. I just have to be patient, but that payout will be very nice. It should be, if I get to, let's say, like $2,000, that'll be a $5,000 payout. And that was like, I don't want to say it was easy, but that was like, it wasn't. I've just been trading micros, and it's not a big deal. Thanks, Tren. Yeah. That's what I should have done. So yesterday, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, yesterday, but I don't think mathematically I could have done it yesterday either, right? And so I should have. I was up like six. What was I up yesterday? Like 600. I don't know. Whatever I was up yesterday, I should have just left it alone. Today, I would have gotten a payout today. So no need to push on funded accounts. That to me is so detrimental. That has messed me up several times. Is the feeling the need to push for a payout. It's always better to just to wait an extra day, So many times I've like blown something when if I just waited, not a big deal at all. Just wait one extra day for a payout. So I understand the balance is, being over 2,000, but the point is, as soon as I do that, today becomes the day that we need to do 40% off of, so it's not possible. It's be like, it's like just chasing a carrot in front of you the whole time. It's attached to your head. You can't do it. So new lows here. We did finally sweep overnight lows. Did finally do it. Now the question is, does ES do it? We're right there. It should do it. It's going for it. Going for it. You can do it. You can do it, baby girl. There it goes. So now the question is, okay, do we actually start a little bit of a bearish or continue the bearish trend from overnight? Or do we just sweep this and then bounce up? That's the question. That's my question anyway. 30-minute, pretty heavy. The hourly got 10 minutes left on it, 9 minutes. Pretty bearish. This was a pretty technically sound morning so far. Just took a minute for it to break. And I just really am, I'm annoyed with VIX. VIX was just lagging. Like, what are you doing? What, this makes no sense, so it's a little annoying. Again, much easier to short when VIX is. How many micros are you trading on Top Step? 8 is where I was capped myself at. So, but generally I'm starting with 3 to 5. And then if I have a little bit of a cushion, I'm okay sizing up to 8, but I am moving to break even pretty quick. So I'm just looking for like that quick flush and trying to get it, a couple $100. So it results in, today it says 9 trades today. So a lot of them are break even hits. This is actually interesting. Let me pull this up for you. My win rate is usually above 50% or right around it. I'm a little under on this one, a little under 50%. 44%. That's not that great. But average losing trade pretty small. Average winning trade almost 3x that. So that's why I'm up what I'm up. Pretty good. So come along nicely here. We got 130 people in here. Let's get to 100 likes. I'm going to give away a Lucid Flex account because I'm in a decent mood. Let's do it. Freaking go. Let's freaking go. Come on. Hit the thumbs up, chat. What are you doing, Trend? What's your secret, man? Give me some of that Trend secret sauce. Do you think it's better to try and claw your way out of drawdown or just buy another account? Well, I'm always going to try a little bit, right? Save some money if I can. I've done it. I was at, $37 from blowing an account and brought it all the way back to positive balance. It's very challenging to do. But I'm always going to give it a shot. Like these, I have, $118 left in this one. It's probably toast, I'm not going to trade micros and do that whole shit with it. I'm just going to throw on a few minis, see if I can throw on a mini, see if I can make a few $100. Throw on another one, see if I can make another few $100. And then, You lost 2 evals today? Sorry to hear that, Kev. Yeah, everyone, we got plenty of people in here. We could do that giveaway in 5 minutes if everyone just hits the thumbs up button. They're Lucid Flex accounts. They're great accounts. You're going to like it. So let's do it. Just don't bitch out. Oh, spiking up a little bit here. Up and down, up and down. Where are we going? Is this some news? Is this some geopolitical stuff coming out? Is Iran not in shambles after all? We need to know. Financial Juice has not shown me anything just yet. It is King Charles, and King Charles arrived at the White House. Nice job, Tren. Can you make a giveaway and funded next? I can reach out to them. All right. I want to see some a move up now. Sweeping overnight lows. Can we get any juice up? I mean, we're trying. See these orders hitting? So far, they're getting absorbed right now. So that may result in a flush. If we can't get... man, this is very volatile here. I don't know what's happening. It's getting spicy. Getting spicy over here. Hey, my mouse is better now. Yay. It's driving me nuts there for a minute. OPEC is the oil alliance or whatever, right? Yeah, petroleum exporting countries. It's like they do it and they work together to rig the game or whatever. Oil. How Southern people say oil. Oil. Bowl oil. Some olive oil. Dan, do you pay for the giveaways or they give you the accounts? They give me the accounts. I love you guys, but I ain't paying for that. I got to pay for my own accounts. Sometimes a company will be like, hey, here's some codes. You can use them yourself or give them away. Sometimes I give away some and use some for myself. Okay. VIX again. Staying low. I think as long as we don't get absorbed here, buyers, I would like to see this be the low of the morning here. Can you reach out to Blue Sky for codes? Does anybody want Blue Sky other than you? What about Funded Next? Is that not good enough? Sometimes these firms that I don't really have a relationship with and I don't promote, I don't really trade with, some of them are like, oh, sorry, like we need you to, hit this amount in affiliate revenue before we give you giveaways. Some places are like that. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm not just going to promote you when I've never traded with you and I don't have any reason to. Dan, how can I get a free account? Well, you can hit the thumbs up button. And if we break 100, we'll do the giveaway. It'll be pretty simple. But we have to do it in the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, I can't do it because I got a meeting I got to get to. Well, I should have just grabbed along here on the eval because why the not? I'll set a limit here. I think this is the low of the morning, so that's my thought anyway. We're boosting through 100. What's my purple line on the left in trade evade? I have no. It looks like a standard deviation band of VWAP. Yeah, it's just the lower band. Damn. This is taking off here. I'm still going to leave. I think I'll still leave a limit order sitting here. Oh, man, it's gone, man. It's gone. At least come back to 100. So 27 120 essentially. Pulling back a little bit here. I have my order sitting here at 74. I don't know if we're gonna pull back that far, but and it could be scary. I mean, I think I still like it to the upside here. I don't want to get overly bullish, but I mean, we could just honestly rotate back down too. So I don't want to get run over too hard if I'm wrong. Who's more of a sore loser when you lose in the game? You or Rachel? I am. Definitely. We play backgammon every day. And if you lose bad in backgammon like 4 games in a row, it gets really not fun. The problem is backgammon is like, the way we're like at the same level of backgammon strategy and skill. So it is really mostly just dice. And so if you're not hitting dice, are we not at the same level? What do you object to?
I actually think you're a little bit better because you take more risk.
Oh, she says I might be a little better. Well, I don't know why she was giving me a strange look then. But when you lose a bunch in a row, Parshav, you know what backgammon is. This has got to be the second most famous game in the world. Everyone knows what backgammon is. I'm sure they play backgammon in Kenya. I would put money on it. That's the backgammon board. It's like on the other side of every chessboard. You also play shuffleboard and putt around on scooters. You know, we did that. We did buy scooters back when we lived in LA, like the electric ones, before everyone had them. It was fun. It was a good way to get around. Yeah, I know it's famous in Turkey. I swear. Okay, other than chess, chess has got to be the most famous game in the world. What's the second most famous game in the world, do you think? Board game. Monopoly. Yeah, I mean, but like a game like backgammon has been around for 1600 years, you know? Like that's why I think it's just so widely known, is just because it's ancient. Like I feel like you have chess, you have checkers. Backgammon to me is one of those. Maybe I'm way off base. I don't know. Go? See, Go's not popular in the States. Dominoes is, like, just depending on the region, I think. Dominoes. I didn't grow up playing dominoes, really. Poker, yeah. Yeah, poker. But there's so many different games. Mahjong, that's... I mean, look, if you're going off, like, literal people, because China has, like, a billion, however many billion people, Mahjong probably would win. But as far as, like, widespread, you know, popularity is what I'm thinking. I don't know any, like, white people that play Mahjong, you know? Let's see what I'm gonna ask Google, just see what it says. What are the world's most popular? I mean, board games, they'll probably come up with like the Hasbro and Parker Brothers games, but so chess, checkers, okay, Monopoly, Scrabble. I mean, backgammon's nowhere on there, but I mean, it's like going off like top sellers and shit, so I feel like it's different. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe no. Maybe it's just like the United States and Turkey playing backgammon and no one else. Oh, did I get long here? No. What happened to that trade? Did I cancel that trade? I don't even remember, chat. I got distracted by talking about backgammon. Jeez. So far, I'm glad I guess I didn't take that trade. I mean, I don't know what happened to it. I don't remember canceling it. Lots of white people play Mahjong, old ladies mostly. Oh, I guess my grandmas didn't, so that's why. That's my I don't really know much about old lady culture in general, so other than bridge. In my retirement community. Honestly, there's a bunch of old people in my neighborhood. I don't know anyone that plays Mahjong personally, so maybe that's just my own small view of games. Snakes and ladders. No one's playing that though. Once you're like 8 years old, you're like, okay, I'm done. Nice move. Boggle. Yeah. I'm thinking more like, I don't know, more games with history that have been like I'm not talking about something that Parker and his brother invented. I'm not talking about something from Hasbro. I'm talking about, games that have history to them. Or are you talking about board games? Because I think Parshav asked who's more of a sore loser, me or Rach, and I said I am. Might have an inverse head and shoulders here. And then we got off talking about, I was trying to explain what backgammon was, and I was like, it's got to be one of the most popular games in the world. And I don't know, I was proven wrong, I guess. Also, yeah, I mean, there's already been a couple good trades, and now we're just chilling. I think Along could be cooking, personally. All right, guys, stop barking. Nobody cares. Tic-tac-toe, El Nawe. That's tic-tac-toe, yeah. All right, chat. While we wait for you guys to hit 100 likes, which I'm not sure you're capable of, what are you guys thinking directionally here? Do you think we put the lows in? At least for the morning? Or do you think we're really going to turn into a bearish trend day here? We're right at 27K, which is interesting. We haven't really tagged it yet. So maybe we still get down there and at least sweep it. Where did the name Gobble-Ghouls come from? It's Gabagool. I mean, it's mostly from The Sopranos. That's how you spell it.
Gabagool, over here.
Gabagool is like the maybe Sicilian or New York Italian slang for capricola, like the deli meat. And Tony Soprano loves Gabagool, and they all do. It's just a funny word. And when you make an appointment with the vet, I feel like it really puts a smile on their face when you say, I'm calling about my dog Gabagool. How are they not going to smile at that? And that's Chesterfield barking right now. That's not even Gabagool. Polly said Gabagool. I mean, they all did. The soundbite is from Silvio.
Gabagool, over here.
That's Silvio. I pulled up a thing of like all the times they said Gabagool in The Sopranos, and that's where I got that soundbite, I think. Yeah, Silvio's funny. Just the way he carries himself is funny. Lock in. You want to see me win? Well, Could be moving lower. Yeah, or not. You know, it's mentioned potential inverse head and shoulders, so we'll see if that plays out. Higher time frames, how are they looking? Getting some tails there on the 30-minute. Again, I'm kind of leaning towards the long side, to be honest with you. I think the giveaway is going to have to get pushed to tomorrow. Just we're 90 likes, but I mean, I got to get out of here in like 10 minutes. Dan, are you ever going to make a video explaining how to use Tradeovate? What's there to explain? I don't use Tradeovate that much, and I'm not like a good person to teach. I think it's pretty simple, but I mean, I struggle finding which menus what because all these icons are so stupid. Honestly, I kind of hate Tradeovate. But I mean, yeah, I don't. So no, I don't plan to. I think a lot of people just figure it out. Is there something you want to know in particular? Been seeing the changes on Catalyst? Good. We're getting close to launch. Getting very close. It's about to get fun. About to get popping over there at Catalyst. Here's 100 level. Should have bought the 80 pullback. It's just it's not a high confidence trade for me. Somewhere in the middle. Mid-pack confidence. Yeah, Tren. I think we understand. It's mine. Take a payout yesterday. No, it turns out I wasn't actually eligible with the 40% consistency rule. And then I actually turned it into a red day because I'm a goofball. So tomorrow, if I can make... well, I took one small loss. So I'm up 534 on a day. My balance is at 1,600. I need to make about $400. So if there's, a setup I could take today on a couple of micros, 2 to 3, I would consider it. And then make the remaining, I got to make, roughly $2,100, roughly a $2,100 balance. So I'm pretty close. Yeah, Trent, I mean, we're coming around. I personally don't have a problem with it. We're starting to warm up to that word. It used to be like no one ever said it. Now people are saying it more. I definitely say it around the house for fun. So yeah, no, Americans are warming up to it, I think. But yeah, it's been considered like highly offensive. Probably the most offensive word you could say. Yeah, it's funny because I feel like in the UK and Australia and stuff, they just say it like nobody's business. It's so funny. What trading platforms allow you to slide your stop loss? Justine, what platform are you on? So obviously, so TradeC you can. It's kind of a TradingView based, you know. So TradingView lets you do that. MotiveWave, obviously. Ninja, you can do that on Ninja, right? I mean, Tradeovate lets you do it, right? So I feel like most of them do. Hey, Chester, stop barking, buddy. You're killing the vibe. I don't know what's offensive about it. It's I mean, just like any word. I mean, most words aren't actually, the definition isn't offensive. It's just people, it's usually said in a way to be offensive. So it's more about, it's not about the definition. It's about how it's, you know, the tone or how it's used. But you can also just choose not to be offended by a word and just not let it have an impact on you. Tradeovate? Tradeovate lets you move it around. Look at this back and forth here. Hi, Chester. Why are you barking, buddy? Is someone mowing the lawn outside or something? Is that crazy? It's all right. We'll listen on the couch. You're okay. Well, this is not that interesting right now. I think we go up. I think we go up from here. I would consider buying 70s again, like where I had my limit before. Maybe a little bit under that. I think ideally we get like a little bit of a, I'm not sure this would happen, but like a little bit, something that would entice shorts to pile in. Maybe a move down below 70s into 60s, 50s, and then kind of pop from there. That would get me interested. But right now we're just kind of indecisive right now, so no trades. Unfortunately, we came 6 likes away from doing the giveaway. It'll roll over to tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll try to do the Lucid giveaway. Sometimes it's like twisting arms to give away free shit to people, but that's okay. We'll try again tomorrow. So good day on Top Step today. 188 red so far. I'll probably take another trade on this. This is an eval, so yeah, I'll probably try to do a little bit of work on that. At least get back to break even at the very least. That's my plan. Maybe a buy. Maybe I'll throw a limit on here. We'll see how it works out. You know, kind of go big, something like that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today. Hope you had a good session. We'll get after it tomorrow for a Wednesday stream. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out.